What the? What's the delay, man? What the hell is this? Oh. Hello, guys. Hi, Mark Rovira. You're number one. Low key. God's wits. Adam, Destructor, Adrian, Rolo, Pew Peach Pie, Monkey the Yasuo, Carlos. How are you guys? You know, it has been more than a week. You know, this whole week I have been very busy. I got this like APEC event and presentation and all the different kind of thing that comes my way. So I know I'm quite late to do this update. In fact, I actually watched some of the videos by some of the YouTubers out there who talk about this Mythic gears, whether it affect the games, and their comments on all these kind of updates and stuff like that, and effects and stuff like that. So I think for this stream, right, I might not go into the nitty gritty details of all this thing because I'm sure all of you guys know. So I will just talk about items and things that they didn't mention, such as the cost in USD to max out from a full gold champ to a full mythic gold champ, stuff like that. Oh, before I move on, let's have a simple Hall of Fame question now, shall we? Check this out. This is a very simple question. So my question to you is, what would be the mic drop for this level 5 darkness? Simple, right? Ranish moderator yet? Unfortunately, no. So far my stream there's no moderator. Since I already told him heads up that you want to be moderator, as long as you can complete the third Hall of Fame question and you got it, you'll get the moderator. So this Hall of Fame question is very simple. What would be the mic drop for this level 5 Dark Essence? Simple, right? This is a level 18 Dark Essence, and this is the most easy ever troop breakdown you can ever imagine, because all you have inside is just Ancient Drought Riders cavalry, and we send full range. Alright, so all you need to say is, what would be the mic drop? Let's say you think it's 76 million. Whoever got the closest answer will be in the Hall of Fame. Adam Modrim says 60 mil, Godwitz 45 mil. Swagmaster, will I be moderator? I think, hey man, 70 million might drop. Oh, that's good. You know, for this thing, right? I think this has been asked by many of them, but I think I have to be a man of my words, which means whoever got the third Hall of Fame drop, alright, will be my first ever moderator, because I don't really care that much about the stream. In fact, this YouTube thing is more like a leisure thing that I enjoy having to chat with you guys. So currently Ratnish have 2 Hall of Fame questions. Mark Rovira has 2 as well. Peter Chow has 2. So whoever got the third one, if you want to be the first moderator, you can be, as promised. Alright? Hey, Mr. Napto. Chan Jinjie 65 mil drop. Mark Rovia 67 mil drop. I think it's gonna be very easy one. And wait, let's have a one guess only. But this rally leader kind of like crappy gears, but I'm sure we still can win this darkness because based on the virtue that the darkness only has full coverage. Oh, check this out. No more answer starting from now. So the last guess is actually from Alex Mattel for 58 million. So Nepto, your last guess is 55. Let's see. Oh my god, that's kind of like bad. You know, when you do this kind of darkness, you have to bear in mind that since it's a full cavalry, you need to send at least 4 troops. Alright, 4 troops of infantry, as well as 4 troops of cavalry in front. So that in terms of game mechanics, right, it will take a certain amount of time for the enemy troop to strike it down. So this small little delay impact, right, will actually increase your efficiency by quite a bit. Say hello from Chinovia, please. What? And the answer is... And before I reveal answer, as long as your answer is within 3 million mic drop, and you are closest answer, you will be in the Hall of Fame. If no one got it, then you'll be a forfeited one. 75.9. 75.9. Oh. 75.9. Who the hell got the closest answer? I think no one got it, right? 75.9. Rolo. I think it's Rolo C4 got it. 73 is 2.9 million. 2.9 million. Yes, Rolo, you got a closer answer of 78 million. Because 78 million is difference of 2.05 million. The rest who get 73 million is actually 2.9 million apart. Yep. So Rolo, you got it. Alright, let's go back to the main topic for today because it's all about guessing. It's all about talking about this new Mythic thing. You know, this Mythic thing, right, has been since like 3 days ago, and many YouTubers actually going through the facts and details of what is this all about. So I won't go into the nitty details, but I just go a brief update so that for those who totally not aware of this, yes, now on top of legendary, right, on top of legendary, we are allowed to upgrade our gears all the way to the Mythic level. But first of all, you have to unlock under the army leadership over here, which is breakthrough. Sorry, is it army leadership? No. Wrong info. Military command. Breakthrough. So once you unlock this breakthrough, you will have the options to actually unlock your gears further. So for example, right, under all these gears over here, like 100 gears, you can push all the way up to 7% instead of the typical 5% energy saver, champ gear, stuff like that. I think go through here is much better. So look at the champ gear. You know, champ gear in legendary form, like for cut-off attack, 35%, right? Now, at the Mythic grade, you can push all the way up to 49%. Alright, I shall not go details. But in terms of how much, I think one of the YouTubers actually mentioned about the exact math already. If you look at the stats wise, it's pretty consistent. 35% to 49%. Correct? 20% to 28%. All of them hold one similarity, which is the stats will have a 40% increase from the legendary grade. You know, 40% increase from legendary grade is a lot, alright? But the amount of mats, right, for the Crimson main is the same as the amount you need to push it up to legendary, from purple to legendary. So it's additional 8 gold Crimson main. But one important thing is, you effectively have to get 24 gold Blazing Ember. So the question comes, is it true that free-to-play players, there's no chance for you to get a gold, I don't say champ gears, I will say something like a gold winter mids, a mythic winter mids, and stuff like that? Is it still possible? I will go into the details of this, because everyone say the game sucks now. The update is like getting the gap between the free-to-play and the pay-to-win players, the gap is getting more wider. Yeah, I kind of somewhat agree. But the thing is, it's always good to come up with numbers and justify why do you think so. So, I have some of the, first thing first. Look at this. IGG mentioned that the rate is... what the hell is the rate? You know, for these few days, right? I would say that IGG is generous in some sense because they allows us to get the free chests. This chest. Wait. You know this chest? Amber chest. Every day you lock in, you get one. So let's say from 13 to 17 you lock in every day. You effectively get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chests. Right? 5 chests. And what is the probability of getting a good loot from them? It's written out very clearly over here. Common, 75.5%. So by and large, this is the rate that you get. Alright. And do you know that recently I got to know someone who actually opened 3 chests and they got legendary. So this 1%, right, is very subjective. Look at this. What? This is... Look at this. By the way, this is free to play. Can you see this? So over the course of like 5 days, you get 5 chests, right? Who knows, you'll be the lucky one to get this. You open up and pop! You got a 1% chance of getting the legendary Blazing Ember. And this legendary Blazing Ember is going to do a lot of work, man. You'll help in terms of all the different other gears, because not all gears that you want to max out to the mythic level would require like many pieces of legendary Blazing Ember. Some might not be. So depends on luck. So if you say free to play players is totally gone, I would say partly true, but there's always a luck factor in terms of how you capitalize on the fact that you can get all these items over here. You can get 5 chests. You can get all the Hell events, 24-hour challenge, but this is the Trailblazer chest, slightly different. So I will go into this later on, as well as all the way for this event all the way to 22nd of September. So all these events over here will give you a great amount of chests as well as Ember chests. Ember chests as well as the Trailblazer chests. All those are free to play, so you don't need to pay money on that. But let's say you want to pay money on this. Is it still affordable to push it up to mythic level? Let's see. Let's go through some of the key items over here, because some people will be very confused what is going on. Key items that for simple pay to play players would be something like okay, Bishem. This is one of the key items that I'm sure most of you will like to have. Alright, 10 gold Bishem. We use this as an example of saying whether this is going to be that expensive, because 10 gold, let's do a simple math now. cost to push. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Nicholas Evans. Cost to push Go Beast him to Mythic level. Mythic grade. You know this one, let's say you already have a gold piece of Beast Helm here. So effectively what you need is 10 ultra rares, right? 10 sets of ultra rares, 10 gold ultra rares, plus how many? 10 gold. What the hell is this? This is called Blazing Ember. Blazing Ember. You know, 10 gold Blazing Ember is somewhat let's change to the terms of normal grade, because if not you get very confused. You know, 1 grade of 1 gold Blazing Ember is equivalent to 5/6 common. I'm sure all of you guys know that, right? Because, okay, just in case you don't know, let me just reiterate. 1 gold Blazing Ember is 4 epic grade, right? 4 epic grade is equivalent to 16 rare grade. 16 rare grade is equivalent to 64 uncommon grade. 64 uncommon grade is equivalent to 256 common grade. So this is a simple math. So bearing in mind of this, right, 10 gold would require 2560 commons, correct? This is a simple math. But 10 gold ultra rares here, same thing. You need additional 10 gold ultra rares. So that is another 256 common equivalents. So my question to you is, for free-to-play player out here, let's say you don't spend even a single cent in this game, do you think you have the capacity to push a Gold Beast Helm to a Mythic grade? Obviously it's near impossible unless you're going to spend another 5 or 10 years playing this game, right? So it's not possible in that sense. But if your question is, can the moderate pay-to-play player, someone like me, okay, I categorize myself as a moderate pay-to-play players. You know, there's effectively 3 groups of players out here. The 3 groups of players is the free-to-play players, free-to-play players, someone like the Brandon free-to-play, the free-to-play, the pay-to-play players, someone like me who occasionally going to spend like a $5 packs on the hero packs and stuff like that on the weekly basis. So you're not going to spend like more than $50 a month, or I don't know what, just spend a bit. And this is most of us. As long as spend $5 packs occasionally, you belongs to this category. And the last but not least is the pay-to-win players. And pay-to-win players, come on, there's so many pay-to-win players out there that it's not gonna affect them, honestly, because someone like this guy over here, can you see what the hell is he doing? Come on, check this out. What the fuck is this? To them, right, on the first or second day, right, to them, cost efficiency is not a pressing concern. To them, is to push whatever that's needed to Mythic level, and they think it's very satisfying, and that's it. Correct? So, have any idea how much it costs to push it up to full? This is only full gold, full Mythic monster gears. There's also the full champ gears. There's so many insane pay-to-win players out here, like MMR Marakun. So this is not going to be a difficulty for them to push the Mythic level. It's either they want it or don't want it, because they have already spent like 100 OKs in this game. So spending another 100k is like, why not? And I think so far there's quite a number of players has done so, as well as this guy over here. This guy over here, BBR Sugarway, has done that as well. Full Mythic Gold Champ. So the second part of the quiz, right? I will ask a question regarding this. So pay attention to what I'm gonna showcase, because the second Hall of Fame question is something to do with Mythic level Gold Champ, Mythic level Champ gears. All right. So there's quite a number of people that don't really care about that. And these are those kind of players, like the infamous players out there, maybe the Sky clans, the C2K clans, etc. Right? There's quite a number of them do that. So my question to you is, can we sustain ourselves in this game? As in to push maybe some like a gold beast to Mythic grade? I think it's still possible. Alright? Because 256 common and 256 common of gold ultra rares is not that impossible to get. Alright? Based on the virtue that there's a lot of events out there that's gonna give you items over there. For example, if you're lucky enough, out of the 3 Ember chests, you could potentially get 1 legendary Blazing Ember. This is just a very lucky example. Alright? So it's still very possible. But let's say you are one of the unlucky, you're one of the unlucky few that thinks your luck sucks, and in order to get that is near impossible. Then the cost, what would be the cost to push it up, is a very big question. Let me see. I'm not sure whether the pack is still up here. If I remember correctly, right, it is somewhat like I think it's like $5 packs will give you a certain amount of chests and other this kind of stuff, right? Look at this chest that we have over here. Ember chest, it give you like 10 Ember chests as well as a few guaranteed Blazing Ember. So the Blazing Ember that we guaranteed so far is wait. We guarantee ourselves that is a 4 plus 7. 7 Blazing Ember. That is okay. $5 packs will give you around like 7 guaranteed common grades Blazing Ember. If I'm not wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I've yet to go into details of this yet. But let's say $5 give you 7. Correct? This is $1. This is the number of commons you get. For you to get a guarantee 10 gold ultra rares, you know what's the cost like? What the fuck? Yes, plus 7 chests. I'm talking about the guarantee first. So that will be 7 plus 7. So 7 common, and you guarantee at least a 7 chest, right? Sorry, is it 7 chests or 5 chests? Because I bought a $5 pack and it gives me... Let's get this right. It gives me another 7 chests. So 7 plus 7 chests. So 7, 7. Okay, now comes the important part. Let's put this into part of the equation. The Ember drop rate over here. Check this out. So based on probability, right? Probability. We know that this 7 chests is not really 7 chests because there's a chance for you getting a uncommon grade, rare grade, epic grade, legendary grade. So incorporate this in part of our computation. So let's do this. So pardon me, if let's say you are not a guy into math, right, you are in the wrong channel, because this channel is about stats and calculating it to the detailed numbers and the exact costs. So I'm sure most of you will be saying, what? Why are you doing this? Because I have a fetish for this kind of stats and data, man. Wait. Why is it so laggy? 20%. This 2.3%. This 1.2% for, and gold is 1%. This is the probability to get that. So this is a common grade. Common, uncommon. This is rare, this is epic, this is legendary grade. So every time when you open a chest, right, there's a chance for you to get this. So based on the math, wait, this is G22. Let me see whether everything is in line. So every 7 chests, the 7 common, 7 amber chests, right, it's not going to give any difference, because the effective amount that it's going to give you, right, is still 7. So no doubt, right, it give you the very fanciful kind of like stats over here of like saying it give you like 1%, legendary. But in actual fact, if you do the math, the effective chance of you getting the out of these 7 chests is actually still the same, 7 common. So $5, I would say the average in long run, it will give you a total of 14 common grades, for common grades blazing amber. This is rule number 1. I'm sure this is already quite self-explanatory. So this means that you need a total of how many packs of $5? You need 1825 $5 packs, right? You need 1825 $5 packs. So in total, the cost will be this times $5. And this is only the cost for you to satisfy the condition over here. This is the cost for you to satisfy the condition. This is USD over here. The 10 gold ultra rares that you need in the items over here, right? Let's see. Let's say for Beast Helm, you need additional 10 ultra rares, right? That is a separate cost that you have to put into consideration. So it's not going to be cheap, honestly. And this one is very subjective. The answer of 10 ultra rares depending on how much you purchase in the game. But let's have an estimated amount. You know, for chests like this, potentially, if you let's say you want to immediately get 10 gold ultra rares, there's a lot of ways. The free to play ways is you wait for events and use the holy stars and get free ultra rares out from there. Because from my track record, right, I use up approximately 632,000 ultra rares. Sorry, 632,000 holy stars in Labyrinth event, and out of there, right, I have actually gotten an equivalent of 2.6 gold ultra rares. So it's still possible for you to get it free, because you can actually accumulate 100 and 100 over thousands of holy stars from this one, from the familiar Trickstar. You know, I've been getting this occasionally. When I click on this Trickstar familiar, right, I will get 30,000 holy stars just in one single click. So if you want to do the free to play method, going to the Labyrinth or collect chests during the hell events, potentially the cost for you for the spending is much lower. Look at the Holy Star I got. These are all free to play. I didn't spend any money in purchasing Holy Star packs at all. I've gotten like 80,000 over here, 75,000 over here, another 49,000, 42,000 over here. So totally is like near 200,000 yet to be used at all. So this is from the collation from the from all the events out there, as well as from Trickster. So Peter Chow, you guys hitting JTK? I will get into that later. So this thing is possible to get free to play as well. You just need time and effort and maybe months and months. But potentially, the cost for 10 gold Blazing Blazer is this. Alright, this is the first part. Now comes the question. You guys have been paying attention, right? The second part is, how much does it cost? Let me write down the question. This is the second Hall of Fame question. How much does it cost to push a gold set of champ gears to Mythic gear? This is my question for you guys. In USD, incorporating all the costs and my own personal assumption, but this is something that I will review later. So whoever got the closest answer, one gold set. Let's say you already have a gold set of champ gears. You want to push it to Mythic level. Alright, what would be the cost? I'm sure this is very easy, right? You just need some time, some math in USD. Let's say you're lobby, and you decided to, okay, today I want to push my gear to Mythic level. How much does it cost for a full set? You know there's 3 different sets of champ gear, right? There's the Inf Cuff, there's the Cuff range, there's the Inf range set. I'm not talking about 3 sets. I'm only talking about one full set. So whoever got the closest answer will be in the Hall of Fame. So I will just give you some time to do some mental calculation. So before I start reviewing the answer, right, just do some simple math from your side. It's not gonna be that difficult. But check this out. What the hell is this? What? Look at CTK. Are they gonna win this? Honestly, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. And the base is currently... What? See me! What is this? Eh, no, that was a joke. So it was RG Ross with obviously some kind of a random kind of gear. CTK. Where's the main rally leader for CTK? Where's Henry Jaya? Can you guys point out the coordinates for Henry Mr. Jaya? The guy with the 3 piece of Emperor gear. And you guys just asked me whether Emperor pieces can be Mythic level, right? Obviously it couldn't, right? Or maybe it could, but it doesn't make any sense for you to have ultra rares for champ gears. Because champ gears is champ gears. So unless you are saying that the prerequisite to push a gold level Emperor piece, you only required Blazing Emperor, then that will be a different story. But I don't think so. Where is CTK? Sorry, where is CTK Andrew Jaya? Maybe he's not even in the guild. Because I'm not expecting him. I'm not expecting him to be out of the guild at this moment. Look at him. No surprise, CTK Henry Jaya has already invested in effectively 3 sets of go to Mythic level. So how much did he even spend in this game? Look at him. Emperor gear. Emperor gear. Emperor gear. The rest are Mythic gear. It is kind of sick. Top left. Thanks for this. Let me find him. Where? Found you. You know, for someone like him, right? I think it's gonna be a walk in the park, right? To actually win anyone that's against him. Not to say that he has the Archduke title, the Overlord title. So I think it's a walk in the park, man. Yeah, full gold champ. Effectively, I know of 2 guys that have full mythic champ. One guy is BRR, Sugarway. This is guy number 1. Guy number 2 that have full mythic gold champ is MRR, Marakun. 2 guys. And the third guy who have full Mythic Gold Champ, I still don't know. Maybe CTK is going to be the next one, because all he needs is to push this and this to Mythic level. Then it's like kind of perfect, because the remaining items are actually Emperor Gears. Emperor Gears. You know, it's quite interesting. It's like, if let's say you have a Mythic Mythic Champ hit piece as compared to the Emperor hit piece, which is better? Isn't that interesting? Let's find out now. Because effectively, maybe you'll be surprised that a Mythic Gold Champ, right, is better than Emperor gear. Let's say there's no way for you to push a Emperor piece to Gold grade. Let's take for example a piece like this. Let's say, let's have an apple to apple comparison. Let's find a champ gear that's easier to compare. Let's get the champ. Okay. Let's get the champ curious to compare. It's a 42% increase, right? 42% and 14%. 42%, 14, 14. Ayo. Alamak, I don't need this. 42. Calf attack. This is army attack, right? $49. Wow, 49 army defense. This is insane. As well as what? 21% army health. Army health. Let's compare to the wait. Before I say what is this, this is a champion curious. Champion curious. This is a mythic level. Mythic grade. Alright. You know for the gold champ. Sorry, for the Emperor gear. The Emperor gear is where? Emperor. Do I even have that information? Yeah, I have that, but I have to dig it again. Man. What Indonesian are you talking about, man? Aha. Rigoroops. So it's a apple-to-apple comparison between Rigoroops as compared to this one over here. Alright? So it's a Champ Curious versus Rigoroops. Which is better? Let me show you. Rigoroops give... Okay, from here, if I less off all this, right? Rigoroops is... Aha! I got it. Rigoroops give 35% army attack, and 5% debuff. But for... Hey, where the hell did... What the shit? This is so messed up, man. Alright, this is Rigoroops, and this is Calf attack. So if you use apple to apple comparison, right, Rigoroops is still better because it's 35% army attack, right? So it's like 42% calf attack. No doubt it's quite cool. So the effective range is somewhat like in terms of stats point, 14 times 3, 42, 80. That's like 84 stats points for attack. Stats point for attack here is already 35 times 3. So just based on stats point comparison, right, Rigoroops offer 105 stats point for attack because it's 35% to all army attack. But Champion Curious, it gives 84 stats, which is no pushover, it's also very good. So, yep. And overall, even the army health, right, for Rigoroops is 25%, so it's still better. So, all in all, a gold grade Emperor piece is still slightly better than the Mythic level Champ Gears. Okay, now comes to the second Hall of Fame question. Still remember, like 10 minutes ago I asked the question, how much does it cost? How much does it cost to actually push a full gold set of Champ Gears to Mythic Gears? And many of you has already give your answer. Miguel Guzman say 260k. Who else? Chan Jinjie says 62k. Joy say 70k. Jacob say 12k. Sigmi 60k, 47k, 51k. Peter Chow say 51k. Xia Guan Ying say 25k. Solo Trap say 40k. So there's so many of you who already guessed your answer. So I have to do a quick calculation. Whoever who is the closest answer to my answer, based on my own assumption, yeah, I know it's unfair, but that is how it is, and it's within the range of 2k difference from my answer, will be in the Hall of Fame. So let's do it. Let's do it. First is, if you know simple math, right, it's going to be very easy, correct? It's very easy. Let's segregate them out in weapon. Alright, weapon. Sorry. Let's be more precise. Main hand, off hand, armor. Sorry, helmet, body, legs, accessory. Right? So 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, 5 piece, and the 3 piece of accessory, 3 times accessory. This is a one full set of gold champ. So in terms of need, come on, this is simple math. You need 8, 24. I will say, let's do it in a simpler way. Number of gold. No more guessing of the answer because I have already started guessing it, doing a calculation. So too bad if you are late for the stream. I'm gonna calculate this in less than 2 minutes. Very straightforward. So this is 24. This is 8 as usual. This is for the main hand. Offhand. Offhand will be just like this. 18-6. 18-6. Helmet will be 21-7. What the fuck? 21-7? That is freaking expensive, man. Body is 29-10? Are you serious? 29-10. Wow. Wow, wet. Legs is 15-5. And accessory, I guess is gonna be freaking expensive, man. Guys, can you see it? 41-14. 41-14. This is insane. You know the number of number of commons for Blazing Ember. Let one by one first lah. Commons needed for Crimson Main. And this is common needed for Blazing Ember. Simple. So now we have the number of commons and Crimson Main that we need. So all we need to do now is to calculate the equivalent cost to get all this. You know, back then, let's say based on assumptions of guaranteed amount for Crimson Main. You know, for a $100 pack over here, oh yeah, 3 times. You're right, man. Thanks for the heads up. Times 3. Times 3. Yes, thanks for reminding. You know, sometimes people like me will make mistakes like this. So good to have you guys out there to correct me. Alright. That is even more insane. Come on. Holy shit. Okay, so by and large, let's say you purchase, let's put this Champ chest aside, the discounted Champ chest aside, because by and large this $20 Champ chest, right, it'll come in the seasonal basis. So let's say you want to push all your gold grade to Mythic grade today. It's not possible to just buy this discounted pack again and again. What is more relevant in our calculation will be this: the typical gold champ pack. Hey, where the hell is my typical gold champ pack? The gold champ pack, if I remember correctly, right, it gives you 180 chests. 180 chests plus sao lagi? Oh, here it goes. 180 chest plus 25 crimson main for $100. One more chest. 25 main. Main. Chest. You know the rate of IGG to push a chest to get crimson main? I think it's freaking low. IGG lots mobile. Let me see if I had the official chest rate drop. What? Didn't they have it? I don't think they have it. Champ. Might not have the chance of the champ chest drop rate. Yeah, it's 25. So let's ignore the fact of the chest, because you know, a lucky person, even you would open like 100 chests, right? There's a chance that you'll get 0 crimson main. So assumption number 1. Assumption is 1, if you are freaking unlucky, you want 100% chance. We will take into account of the guaranteed amount of crimson main. Let's be pessimistic and use this as a reference point. So effectively, this is a $100 USD. So the amount of common crimson main you need is 19968 divided by the guaranteed 25 common crimson main. That's the number of packs you need. Alright. And that will be this multiplied by $100. That's freaking sick. Let's be more precise. If let's say we have the champ pack blazing, I'm sure there's a guide for gold champ drop rate. Apparently it doesn't have. This is interesting. Interesting. Yep. I think I will find it. Let's say every chest, right, it gives you approximately a chance of getting 1% crimson main. Then that will be saying that 1%. Let's have an estimate because I'm still finding the link for it. This is more chests. This is official drop rate. Aha, I think I got it. Champ chest. I don't think there's a rate for champ chest. Yep, there's no rate for champ chest. Because if you look at here, the IGG official drop rate for all this, right? They have the normal chest, the more chest. So if you look at the chest over here, they they might not incorporate anything about Gold Champ at all. Yep. Not here. I don't think it's here as well. Not here as well. So unfortunately, IGG didn't really give you a Champ Chest 3%, Crimson Main 25%, 3%. Okay, if let's say we go to use this as a wrestle for 3%. Let's say 3%. Which means out of 180 chests, you'll get somewhat like a 5.4 common main. Which means every time when you buy a $100 pack, you effectively get 25 plus 5.5 commons. Alright, in the long run. Which means, for better calculation over here, right, you should be using this divided by 30.4. That will be the cost that we should be looking out for. Right? What the fuck? 65,684 USD. And that is excluding the cost of and that is excluding the rate of wait. Yep, 3%. So this is the cost of 3%. So thanks for sharing this. 3%. So it's very obvious already. So now we have the stats on hand. So every time when you buy the pack, you will guarantee, I would say in long run, you'll guarantee 30.4 commons, which is 65,684 USD. And this is only the cost for Champ. For Champ. Crimson Main. Champ Mains. But the cost for Blazing Ember, that is a separate thing. So remember, it's this 588,000 divided by the multiplicative, the 14 chests that we have over here. Alright, and the total cost is will be this times $5. And the answer is $65,000 plus 21,000. This is our answer. So whoever got the closest answer within the 2k range is in Hall of Fame. So thank you so much. Ranish, good night. Have fun, man. So that is the cost. How much would it cost to max out your account at Alpha? I have no idea. Do you know anything about Ice Willow Come? Don't know. Maybe you can say more about that. So the answer is 86,713. I don't think there's anyone that is within the range of 2k for this answer. So if that's the case, I don't think there's a Hall of Famer for today. Because of the total cost to push from gold to Mythic level for a full set of Champ Gears will be $86,713. No gain 70k. I think 70k is quite close. But yep. No one got the correct answer. So it's kind of unfortunate, man. That is freaking amount of Crimson Main. Well, rewards for... yeah, definitely. In future, my reward for you is... look at the description. I will update in the description over here. Go down, click on description in terms of what are the things in future I will reward the Hall of Famers. But now I have yet to come out with updated one. So I guess this one I have already gone into a lot of details about the update. I have spoke about the facts about this thing, whether free to play are you able to do so to push up to the mythic level. My answer to you is it's gonna be very difficult. But for most of us that fall under the category of pay to play or cheap to play players, right? It can be done. It can be done. It still can be done. But you just need to ration a bit. Take your time and go for all the small little events that they can offer over here. Alright? It can be. But you just need some time and wait for events like this. All these small little events here, right, will give you maybe on average on average like from a range of 10 commons to 300 over commons. It's very possible because there's always a chance of you getting a legendary Blazing Ember from 3 chests. So in the long run to go, if let's say you don't spend too much in the game, just slowly buy the Ember chest. If there's luck, if you're lucky, you can get it. If you're not lucky, yeah, you need to spend $900 to just get a piece like a gold beast helm. To go, you need 914 USD dollar. Alright, that is quite expensive. So, yep, I don't think one should actually start to invest in this. Let's say you couldn't even afford, you don't have a plan in mind that says that you are willing to spend 914 US dollar to push up one of them. So if you are starting to buy the packs, just bear in mind, in total, just for a piece of gold beast helm, you need to spend on average near to 914 USD. Alright, maybe lower, but this is more of a guaranteed one. So in long run, see where you want to do. I would say, if you're not a person of this, forget about that. You can use other efficient manner to actually push out your stats, but need not the Mythic way of doing so, because that might be quite expensive. Alright, unless you are going for other gears. Gears like gears like this. You need 5 piece, so slightly cheaper. Stuff like that. So the cost will varies accordingly depending on which part of the gear you are going for. Right? Burning Stroll, same. 4 piece. So 4 piece will be the cost of this times 4 divided by 10. So it's slightly cheaper. Burning Stroll will cost $365 USD dollar to push to Mythic level. Assuming that's only the cost of Blazing Ember, excluding the gold Ultra Res. How much you spend in my account? I'm a free to play player. Obviously no. Why do you only count $5 pack? Not the $100 one. Well, I'm thinking on the assumptions that, let's say, if you want to be the most cheap, cost efficient way, this is the most cheap, cost efficient way. Slowly buy it, that will be the cost. And using this assumption, right, you really need to spend $914. Not to say, if let's say you buy the $100 pack, because in terms of the cost efficiency, once you buy the higher amount of the higher cost packs, right, the cost for all these chests will go up very, very significantly. and whatever cost you have over here, let's say you go for the more immediate way of buying it, it's gonna cost more. But for today, I'm gonna showcase to you the figures of the cheapest way to get it, including the time factor. I don't care. Okay, I think this stream is getting too lengthy. I shall not go into too much details of all these nitty-gritty details anymore, because it's like 2 AM in Singapore. I have to get back to bed. So thanks so much for the 1 hour plus of support over here. I guess I have showcased to you guys a lot of things over here, and it's time for me to get back to bed. And remember, if you can capitalize on all the hell events over here, just do it. Alright, things like training troops, this kind of thing, right? If you can get all these Trailblazers chests for free, just get it, because you never know whether you are the lucky one to get the gold, the legendary piece over here. Alright, so I guess with that I shall end my stream. No, nom. Mythic is still not, it's not better than Emperor piece. I just thought I've actually gone through this already. We go back to my first part of stream. I actually do a comparison between a champion cuirass versus a regal robes, and based on my conclusion, a gold Emperor gear is still slightly better than a gold champion gear, just by slightly, based on the basis point that I computed. Alright, it's still slightly better. So Emperor gear is still better. And not to say, let's say in future IG decided to have a mythic level Emperor gear, that will even sick. Pay to win. Pay 2W is pay to win players. Pay to win players are players like this joker over here. This is called pay to win, because he spent nearly 100k just to push up from gold champ to mythic gem. So this kind of player, we are not comparable because they are a different level. Alright, so with that, I shall end my stream. So 谢谢收看我的频道，有缘的话再见。有什么问题可以直接在我的频道的下面留言，如果有机会的话，我会慢慢的解答。So thanks so much for tuning in and have a great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, take care. Goodbye guys.